Good evening, PA Figs here. So I'm in the greenhouse. It's been pretty cold lately, and I just noticed I had this small Pane Vino Dark that I have, and I had 2 figs on it, and both figs have dropped. So let's see. So here's what they look like. They're not real dark, but with the cooler weather and greenhouse ripening, it's hard to tell if that's because of the cold or what's going on. So I'll have to wait till next year to positively identify these guys. Here is the leaf pattern. Last leaf left before it falls off. Not much to see on it. I had left this one out quite a while for it to go dormant. Starting to go dormant, and then I moved it into the greenhouse, getting a little bit worried that it might die. You can see the sides of the figs that were facing the sunny side of the greenhouse started to turn dark. The other side stay green. It's a nice purple variation to it, so my guess is that it would have turned dark. I don't know if these fully ripened, but I'll have to cut them open and see. I also have one of my last Violet de Bordeaux's. This is like the 3rd or 4th crop from it in the greenhouse. And another Black Madeira. You see the drop of honey starting to form. And then these are the Rob's Genoveso Nero Knot. And these have been struggling to ripen. They really haven't ripened correctly at all. So we'll see what happens with them next year. It's a young tree, but I'm not holding out high hopes here, so we'll see. Alright, let's go cut these open. Alright, so here is the Pane Vino Dark. Let's go ahead and cut her open. I don't have very high expectations here. I don't think this ripened fully. Actually, it looks pretty ripe. I won't say it looks like the best fig ever due to the cold ripening. And this is how a lot of the figs that ripen in the cold get. They don't get as deep a red interior. They don't get that real jammy. The sugars just never fully develop without the heat. Let's see what the other guy looks like. Same thing with this one, not the prettiest fig. Definitely can't judge this fig by these 2 figs it's produced this late in the winter here. All right, let's see what it tastes like. It's actually not bad. It lacks the sweetness. Like I said, the sugars definitely didn't develop in it. But you can tell it has some potential. It's not too bad. Okay. Well, Pane Vino Dark. I'm looking forward to that one next year. See what that one turns out to be. And then here's those Rob's Genoveso Nero Knot. So far I haven't really gotten any of these to ripen, and same thing here. I have a feeling this is going to be a Breba only crop in the Northeast. Let's try the second Rob's Genoveso Nero Knot. Genoveso Nero Knot. Well, this one's skin's so thick on the bottom, it's hard to even cut through. This one looks like it ripened a little bit in the center there, but yeah, I'm not even going to try eating that. So that's a dud for sure. I'll leave the Black Madeira for last. Now this is the Violet de Bordeaux. I've been letting it dry out a little bit in the greenhouse, which is always you got to be careful because this time of year it's pretty humid in there and they tend to get some mildew, but Let's see what we got here. This feels beautiful. Oh yeah, real nice. Violet de Bordeaux. It's a beautiful fig. Nice, rich, jammy flavor. Readily available. You know, if you can only have one red fig and you don't mind taking them into the garage in the winter, this is probably it. You know, the Black Madeira is by far my favorite fig, but with a long ripening period, it's not for everybody if you don't have a greenhouse to give it an early start, or if you don't mind doing the fig shuffle. Violet de Bordeaux should ripen for most. Looks pretty good. Let's try it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is delicious. It's nice to get a beautiful fig, beautiful jammy fig like this. I mean, mid-November. I've had so many figs that have been ripening outside that have, you know, been okay, but very substandard. When you get a real nice jammy one, it really makes a difference. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Alright. And last but not least, here is the Black Madeira. Beautiful as always. Not super jammy. I probably could have left it on a little bit longer. It's just been so long since I've had one. It's been a few weeks now that I really wanted one. Let's see how it tastes. Skin got real thick. Still nice on the inside. Skin though is super thick. It's like a, I don't know, a fruit chew or something. But here's the Violet de Bordeaux next to the Black Madeira. The Violet de Bordeaux still had a pretty thin skin. You can see pieces of it on my finger there. It was still pretty thin, but the Black Madeira, I have noticed in years past, when it gets cold, really thickens up. My Negroni does the same thing. The Negroni gets a real thick skin. The Violet de Bordeaux doesn't, though. Violet de Bordeaux stays nice and thin. Well, I'm going to finish these off. And hopefully there'll be a couple more Black Madeiras. There are a few ripening in the greenhouse still. A couple other varieties I've got in there starting to ripen, but I don't have much faith that they'll ripen before the end of the growing season, even in the greenhouse, as I don't have much heat in there, just one small electric heater. It adds about 10 degrees to the temperature outside during the cold nights. Not a lot. So, alright, PA figs with what might be some of the last figs of the season. Hope you enjoyed.